Christmas, post-Christmas box office, and no surprise, we have Mufasa slightly ahead of Sonic 3. I don't think Mufasa is going to outgrow Sonic 3. There was no way it's gonna outgrow Sonic 3. Sonic 3 actually had an increase over last week. Mufasa had an 18%, not last week, yesterday. Mufasa had an 18% drop from yesterday. And also we have a bunch of other movies as well, including Wicked. Actually, Wicked's not even on here yet. Wicked's not even on here. But Gladiator 2 is on here. They're doing basically the same as last week. Moana and Wicked are probably doing the same as yesterday as well. A Complete Unknown, a huge drop from yesterday. Kind of like a Color Purple. No Suifu, a drop from yesterday as well. Baby Girl, another new movie, a huge drop from yesterday. Homestead, that's Angel Studios' new movie. It's doing alright as well. The Fire Inside, also a big drop from yesterday as well. And Craven the Hunter is still in theaters, and Lord of the Rings, The World of Warhammer is still in release as well. Again, no numbers from Wicked. But I'm just going to assume with Wicked, which is made by Universal, it's doing basically the same as, it's basically doing slightly better than Moana 2. So to say it's around $6 million for Wicked as well, $6 million for that movie. Which means I was right, those movies will do very well throughout the holidays because of the lack of new releases, as well. But, yeah, but, do they have numbers for Wicked on here? Sonic 3 is still nipping at, but Sonic 3 is still making a lot of money, okay, but Wicked, added 6.9 million, okay, so Wicked added 7 million, which is way higher than Moana, so Wicked is out around $7 million made, Moana is around 5.8 million, which means Wicked is actually still making way more money than Moana 2, but Moana 2 is still making a lot of money as well. Mufasa is doing pretty well for, I think it's going to make most of its, but unfortunately Mufasa, I think it's going to make most of its money from the holidays. But Sonic 3 is also doing pretty well, making $98 million. No international sales in just yet because they have to release this movie on international sale, on international box office. But this movie is now at basically $100 million domestically. And it will likely pass $100 million tomorrow as well. So when you talk about the tomorrow box office, because it is Thursday numbers. This is yesterday, the 26th. Friday is supposed to be pretty big for this movie as well. And Mufasa might actually be sold out of number 1 for a second week in a row as well. So it seems that Mufasa maybe has signed to have, it's having pretty good rates compared to its opening, but might do worse than Sonic on its, second week, which would be pretty hilarious. So they only won twice. Disney only won twice. And also, you have new Suifu and other movies releasing that are not really doing too well, non-franchise movies as well, But No Suifu has a pretty big budget of like 30 million or something, which is not too good if his movie is not doing too well at the box office. Kind of like The Color Purple. They were saying, oh my god, The Color Purple had this, record-breaking opening or something on Christmas Day, and then the movie just completely fell off. So if you're completely unknown, we're told that young people really want to see Timothy Chalamet in all of these movies. But I've been saying for a while that the reason why he's supposedly this huge star is because he's in a lot of franchise movies, a lot of these huge movies that are part of an existing franchise. Willy Wonka and Dune are two such examples of huge movie franchises. Okay, people are going to go see those because of the franchises, not because Timothy Chalamet or Zendaya are in them. Okay, same thing with Spider-Man. Okay, people want to see the movie because they want to see Spider-Man. They don't want to see, they'll say, oh yeah, Zendaya's in this movie. I really want to see this movie. I said no one ever, okay? Same thing with, I really want to see Dune 2 because Timothy Chalamet is in it. I want to see, oh yeah, people want to see it because it's based off the book they love. Okay, and that's the problem that Hollywood continues to struggle with. Hollywood continues to struggle to get these people, these actors, I'm just using Zendaya, for example, Zendaya released a movie earlier this year and no one watched it, okay? It made no money, okay? For example, in the 90s, Jim Carrey can release a new movie. I know he's a comedian, but, or any of these big actors can release a new movie. Scarlett Johansson, another one. Keanu Reeves, or, Tom Cruise. And their new movies will make hundreds of millions of dollars. But even they can't really make that much money anymore. Tom Cruise can, I think. But even then it was Top Gun. Most of that was because of nostalgia. Most of that money maybe because of nostalgia, not, as well, from the previous entry. I think another very overrated actress that people make it such a big deal about is, of course, the Wednesday girl, okay, Jenna Ortega. I don't think anyone is dying to see a movie of her. And of course, the funniest one is Rachel Zegers. We're told by the media that she's this actress, that she's this up and coming actress that everyone wants to see, and her movie only made like $5 million. I was at Timothy Crimmett. I really thought I was way more people wanting to go see him than wanting to go see Rachel Zegers' movies as well. Okay, but again, Hollywood is struggling with non-franchise movies because guess what? The main reason why non-franchise movies sold in the 90s and 2000s is either because of the director attached to them or the actor/actress attached to the movie. And Hollywood doesn't seem to get that anymore. Okay? They don't seem to. Let's look at the highest grossing movies of the year domestically. Okay? All of the highest grossing movies domestically are franchise movies. Deadpool and Wolverine, Inside Out 2, Wicked, Moana 2, Despicable Me 4. Almost every huge movie, every big movie, okay, the only non-franchise movie to make the list was If, which had Ryan Reynolds in it. Okay, you know, a lot of people do like him because of his appeal, because his movies are pretty funny. Wild Robot, which is of course an animated movies, which is one of the two genres that typically defy the whole non-franchise thing, franchise failure in this day and age of movies. And of course, It Ends with Us, which was a huge surprise success. The fact that a movie that's not part of a franchise is a huge surprise success in this day and age is really telling the state of the movie industry at this current moment. And then, of course, we have Red One being one of the highest grossing non-franchise movies. Here, Bob Marley One Love. Long Legs, obviously, here. Mean Girls, I guess that's a sequel. Civil War being one. Yeah, again, if we just count non-franchise movies, It Ends with Us is at number 1, The Wild Robot at number 2, If at number 3, Bob Marley, Red 1 at 4 and 5, Fall Guy at 6, Long Legs, number 7, Civil War at number 8, The Beekeeper at number 9, and number 10 would be Challengers. We have $50 million made. Okay, with almost every other movie being a part of a pre-existing franchise. If you want to exclude Fall Guy, then number 10 would be Trap. Okay? And that's tough for Hollywood because these are movies that should be making way more money than they are making now. Okay? Here. Okay? You can even see in 2023 here, outside of Oppenheimer and The Sound, non-franchise movies did way better in 2023. Okay? We're not counting the Taylor Swift movie as, people went to go see it because of Taylor Swift. But Oppenheimer, number 1. Number 2 is Sound of Freedom, as well, because there's a mostly social media campaign. Migration, again, animated movie. Megan, number 4. Okay, mostly because of, the internet and marketing. Anyone But You, number 5, which had extremely good ratings, but still couldn't even pass $100 million domestically. Number 5 is Killers of the Flower Moon, which was not part of our franchise. Then we had Cocaine Belt, number 6, Brand Named Auto, number 7, Risk, number 8, Napoleon, number 9, and Color Purple, number 10. Again, very similar results to this year. Okay, non-franchise movies just don't make money anymore because you can go back to any year in the 90s and even the 2000s, and I think the reason why Hollywood lost all the goodwill is because of the political beliefs. Okay, no one goes out to, and that's what Odin kept saying for the early 2020s, is that people really don't go out to see movies for actors anymore. Okay, and that's the problem that Hollywood really has. People don't go out to go see movies for actors anymore. People go out to see for the franchise, the IP, the series, the story, not the people in the movie. Okay, and that's Hollywood's big problem. Why was Deadpool and Wolverine so successful? And yes, this is part of a movie where, yes, the actors in the movie did sell tickets because they had Deadpool, which a lot of people love Deadpool, and they brought back the very iconic Wolverine and stuff that's replaced him with someone else. Even, as well, they brought back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, was I think a lot of people wanted to see, but he could go back. Like, did anyone really go see Beetlejuice because of Jenna Ortega was in the movie? Okay, I bet no one did. Dune Part 2, we can talk about how, people went to go see Dune Part 2 because Timothy Crimmett was in the movie, which is just dumb because guess what? People went to go see it because they wanted to see a continuation of the story they loved. Godzilla, people go see Godzilla because they want to see Godzilla. Same thing with, Twisters. Okay, this will be 4, an animated movie, so really there's no real life actors in it, but Moana 2 animated movie. But Same thing with a movie like Bad Boys Ride or Die. People went to go see it because it's a part of a franchise. It is. These are, there's already a built-in audience for a lot of these huge movies, and Robbie Williams as well. Okay, and that's the problem Hollywood continues to face in this modern day and age. I wouldn't be surprised in 2025 there will be tons of non-franchise movies that bomb at release and make no money. Okay, until Hollywood gets to realize that they do need non-franchise movies and can't just rely on sequels, prequels, and franchises forever. Well, guess what? We'll still be stuck in this as well because these franchises make the most money. And that's about this video here, and goodbye.